Alright, welcome back to Advanced Tactics Gold. And I think I finished off a turn, didn't I? Yep. So, we're now producing a good amount of raw materials, a good amount of oil. The Sultanate is falling, they're going to lose Fallujah. And this makes Nippon quite scary. These guys will have lost most of their supplies, so they should be crumbling quite quickly. Germania is getting punched again. They've brought some tanks in, or made some tanks. I know I lost an infantry and artillery. Alright. So, that's an easy one, that's an easy one. This is the hex that wants to be struck. So, you're out of range? You're not. Send some air support as well. They might be out of range. Or at least out of something, so. Oh yeah. Well, airstrike, that's most of their armoured formation has been annihilated. That makes them a little bit weaker than they would have been. Let's move these guys out. So, attack using those guys. Yep, just surrenders. See, there would have been some actual defensive terrain here if it was in a useful place. Rivers have yet to become a problem for me. Got a road up to there. That connects up those, that's good. No. I've got enough points to build anything else. So everyone's going to be a little behind artillery support for this turn. We have the HQs up, I think they're a little bit too far behind now. Might just be worth having a break turn. Just so everyone can play catch up. Alright. So I'm getting to the point where I can start thinking about popping out some another armoured division. Who's got the most? I think you can afford another armoured division. New formation to you and armoured division. Right, those guys are short on supply. Yeah. Just to be able to start getting the road out soon. Generally I need more supplies, so it may be the problem. Honestly, 16 rifles isn't doing me much good. I might also just make a good amount of that. And again, the destroyers, I was going to switch over. Why can't I find supply ships? Sure you had to build them. Cargo ship, yeah, there we go. Well, that was a quickish turn. Building those political points up again. Iran and Fallujah are the only holdouts over there. I'm sure Nippon will just go straight through them. I think I get most of theirs. That's good that I'm getting like info on that because I've got the fighters up. We'll see how much their bombers have done. Nothing. I think we're holding about on oil. Yeah, we cried out 13,000, sent out 5,000. They're just going to cut back production fairly heavily. Hopefully we have a few turns of not using much supply. Right, this of course needs the airstrike. Helps if you go out of this mode first. Oh dear, didn't even need the extra troops. Well, it took some casualties, but yeah. I'm going to follow that up with an artillery bombardment. Yep, which means that now when I attack, these guys will just walk over them, plunk, surrender, and then move in to take the aircraft factory. and the one full strength armor division is just enough to yeah. Yeah, this is done and dusted now. It's a shame that this is desert and no one's getting full supply by the looks of it. And that's because I'm not producing enough supplies. Forget what I said. My army's just so big it needs so many supplies. Let's get these guys get onto the road. They're not necessary. Let's pull the Vic destroyers back. See, now I'm starting to wonder if I should punch into Germania as well, see if anything said it. And I'm going to build a road up this way there. Move you to there, see if you'd help rebuild quicker. Alright, they've got quite a bit. Just need supplies. If Kiev attacks me, things get messy fast. If this is a defensive area then, it should be pretty good. Alright. Yeah, we need twice the supplies we're producing. I'm gonna have to get flipping harsh on this. Because we can't fight without supplies. Oh, that's gonna be a bit better. How does that affect my raws? Not too bad. Maybe we can start building some armoured cars, which I can then add into the infantry units. My fuel is dropping though, so I have to be careful about how much I use. I might actually cancel this production. I don't need it. I don't have the ability to use it. I have that city building there. Again, the transports are something I can get later. Alright. Alright, these guys have brought up a fair chunk of firepower. Inside our city, they've basically just spent everything on this. Meanwhile, we're reducing the Sultanate down to their tiny, minuscule area. Move you up one, and then we're going to move these guys into the damaged location. It gives us a chance to actually use them. I'll probably have to build an airbase somewhere. Pull these guys back. And 6 armour is not picking up much supplies, but it may just be that, you know, my stocks are so low. More materials should be good. Right, this guy's going to get interesting. Let's see what these guys can actually bring in. Yeah. At the moment it's looking like I haven't got enough to build. I don't think there's a supply factory. I will have to have a check for that. Right. Then that's just Tehran. Let's just see what Boiler does. Moves a heavy armor car force around, but doesn't actually attack us. Oil is dropping slightly. I could slow that by not, like, so we can do a bombardment on this X. An airstrike. On this X. It's mostly armoured cars, they won't stand up to tanks very well. Yeah, they're definitely too far away, that's fine. So we'll do an attack with him. Some casualties, but we're on the move. Make an overstack attack just to make sure I get through here. Likewise. I'm expecting the casualties, I'm pushing on forwards. Because I can't take that hex, I'm having to be able to run around it, it's a bit silly. I'm sure during peacetime that's not a problem. Don't really know those guys will attack. Hey, this guy's getting his troops in, it's all good. A lot more green across the board here. Yeah. With kind of most people are getting the supplies they need. Or at least most of the supplies they need. Alright, that'll make next turn a bit easier. Next turn, of course, will go next time, so see you then.